Hello everyone, I hope you are all well. Sorry, I've got a cold, so I'm going to be discussing and sniff a lot and I sound really clogged up and I can't even talk. But I thought I would slap on a bit of makeup and try to act normal in front of the camera because it has been forever. And yeah, I just wanted to share a couple of things that I bought in Sweden. The kitchen renovation video is coming, I promise. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you're new, hello and welcome. But we bought a new flat about 6 months ago and we're renovating the kitchen. I have showed the progress. I will put a link in the description box below of that. We're almost finished with it. It's functioning now, which is great. The kettle's out of the bathroom, but they need to redo the shelves. They were done incorrectly. I can't fit any of my jars in. They don't have enough distance between them. They have to be completely redone next week. And then we're putting the lights up. So we're almost there. I can't wait. Yeah, in the meantime, I thought I would show you a couple of things that I bought because I'm really excited about two, mainly one, which are a pair of, the most perfect jeans that just go with everything. And I think jeans are really difficult to find. Okay, I'm going to get to the jeans. I'm going to tell you about that last because I'll probably speak the most about that. I bought a couple of things while we were in Stockholm where I was visiting family. We were mainly sort of away from the city by the water, but we took the boat in one day and I went into one of my favorite stores. Everything I intend to buy now at the moment are all interior based because of the flat. It's just all that occupies my mind, not really fashion. And we went into one of my favorite stores, which is Granit, and it's kind of like a combination of Muji and an interior design shop that doesn't sell furniture, just sells the details, you know, so you can find anything. First of all, the color scheme is sort of black, white, grey, and just transparent glass. Very neutral, looks a little bit industrial. Yeah, I absolutely love it. And every time I walk in, I feel as though I'm going to spend the fortune and walk out with bags upon bags. But unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, I sort of walked, and then I leave with just two things because I think, oh yeah, I don't need that. Oh yeah, I have that already. Oh, I don't need another marble cutting board, you know? And then you just walk off with two things. But if you need loads of things, you could definitely go wild. I wanted to have a tray next to the hob where I could have my olive oil, balsamic vinegar, things like that just at reach. And I wanted them to look quite uniform and cute. So I got these two size bottles. So this is obviously for the olive oil, the bigger one. Now they all come with these cork lids or stoppers, and it's fine, it's great, they look great. I have kept it on the sesame oil because I don't use it too frequently, but I find that if I'm going to open this and pour it, I always get too much oil. Even if you're careful the first time, you think, oh, that's not enough, and then you go a second time and then it's too much. So what I did was I bought this. This is how little it takes to excite me. It's really sad. I bought these bottle stoppers or pourers from eBay. I got two of them, one for the olive oil, one for the balsamic vinegar. I'll put a link of where I bought it in the description box below if you're interested. They make me feel so professional because it just gives you that perfect drizzle. I bought one with a metal lid so that you don't get dust in there. Some of them are entirely open. I think that's gross. So yeah, I got these ones, and honestly they make me feel like Martha Stewart, and that just tells you so much about my cooking skills because it takes as little as that for me to feel like Martha Stewart. I feel as though I should have a glass of red wine in one hand, just drizzle perfectly in the pan with the other, you know, whisk and make beautiful things. I'm going to stop talking about the pourers now. I know I sound really weird. I also bought, these are not from Granit, these are from just some random shop that I came across, and I bought these gold metal straws. Don't ask me why I bought them. I don't even use straws, but I thought perhaps I don't use straws because I don't have cute gold metal ones. So I don't know, I bought them, never used them yet, but let's see. And also I think it's really important to have metal ones because we have enough plastic ruining the planet, so absolutely no plastic. Yeah, so the jeans. I have been looking for the perfect pair of jeans for the longest time. I kind of wanted them to look a little bit boyfriend, but not really. For some reason, boyfriend jeans don't look good on me. Perhaps I just haven't found the perfect one. Perhaps I'm too fussy. perhaps a little bit of everything. I just couldn't, I had it in my mind that I needed something different, and I needed to be a little bit boyfriend inspired, but not exactly boyfriend. I'm also really in love with vintage looking jeans at the moment. Sort of the vintage Levi's. I wanted them to be high-waisted, that perfect vintage denim color, which is always kind of this color, I think, in my mind. You know, I had this visual that I couldn't find. Even when I was in Paris, I went into the vintage shops and I thought, oh, perhaps I can find my jeans here. But I couldn't really, and if I found something remotely close to it, they wouldn't have my size because, you know, it's a vintage shop. It's not like they have an array of sizes available. So we're in Levi because of my husband, and he is looking to get a couple of jeans. We're by the till, he turns to me and says, oh, you're not, because I wasn't even looking, he said, oh, you're not even going to look, do you not want anything? And you know, I'm kind of sort of whispering, just thinking out loud, just saying it to him. I kind of want them to be boyfriend, but not. I want them to be vintage looking, but not be vintage. 2 seconds later, the guy that was helping my husband just puts these jeans in front of me and says, you need to try these. I said, really? And then I sort of had a closer look and I thought, yes. And these are the jeans. I love them. I'm going to get them in every single color available. So if what I described is the aesthetic that you're looking for, these are the jeans for you. The style is called wedgie, which is an unfortunate name. They don't give you a wedgie, I promise. I'm going to show you just randomly, just spontaneously in front of the camera. So they're high-waisted, all buttons. They're really tight around the hips, and then they sort of go a little bit looser, and they have the fringe ends, and they end just, you know, between your, you know, above your ankles. I'm going to show you what it looks like when I'm on my way out. I will give you like a little vlog style outfit of the day so you can see what it looks like. I wear them with everything. I live in them, hence why I need them in every single color. I wanted a really casual look with a white t-shirt, so I took my husband's t-shirt because I wanted it oversized and I wanted it to look a little bit wrinkly and not perfect, and so I just grabbed the one that hadn't been ironed, put it on, long chain necklaces, gold jewellery, and just love the look. I wear it with all of my jumpers, I wear it with everything, with blazers, with everything, with a shirt and then a blazer on top. It just goes with everything. One thing I will say is, okay, I didn't realize how, okay, they have no stretch in them because they're, you know, based on vintage styles. I didn't realize how much that was going to affect me until I put them on and I couldn't breathe. I came out of the fitting room and I was like this, sweating. And the guy was like, oh, they fit you like a glove. I was like, oh my God, breathe. I mean, it was tough. And he said, yeah, it's because everyone nowadays, we're all used to stretch in our jeans, which is completely accurate. We're all used to these stretchy jeans. We have forgotten what it feels like to have jeans without any stretch. But if you think about it, it wasn't too long ago when we had the jeans that were so tight when they came out of the wash, or when they were newly purchased, that you had to lay down flat on your bed. Does this make any sense? You have to be horizontal, so your tummy would be completely flat and in, and you just button them up. And then you would sort of stand up almost with your legs completely straight, like, oh, okay, I'm up. And then you would kind of have to like do stretches. Was that just me? No, it wasn't. All of my friends did the same thing. Can you relate to this? They're those pairs of jeans. That's what these are like. So bear that in mind when you're picking a size that, you know, they are going to stretch a bit. In my experience, they haven't stretched around the waist or the hips at all. They told me in the store that they would, but they haven't at all. But they have stretch on the legs. These are the things you should bear in mind. I was umming and eyeing a lot between two sizes, but went for the smaller one because I expected them to stretch a lot more. So it has resulted in me having to unbutton, remember that? Unbuttoning my jeans when I'm eating just to be more comfortable so I can breathe. So sometimes I think, oh, I should have gone for the bigger size. So I will reevaluate that when I get the darker color, but I think I will go for one size bigger and see how I go with those. If you have any questions about them, let me know in the comment box below and I'll do my best to answer them. And yeah, that's about it. I'm really looking forward to showing you the kitchen renovation. A lot of you have been asking, so I'm looking forward to doing that video. It's not hugely different on camera, but it is hugely different in real life. And what else? I'm going to get a haircut next weekend and I'm going to take you with me. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching and see you again soon. Bye for now. Hello everyone. So I'm going to show you what the jeans look like. I'm wearing the navy polo neck that I was wearing in the video. This is from Zara, very recent. This is an old Zara tweed jacket with patches. And these are the jeans. Aren't they great? I feel like it doesn't really do them justice. Shoes are from COS, leather trainers. These are glass jars that need to go up on the shelves in the kitchen. And I'm wearing them, let me show you my bag. Celine bag, I just love this at the moment. I wear it with everything. And I wear this look with these red sunglasses that I bought in Paris from Jimmy Fairley. So yeah, excuse the mess in the background. Toodles!